Hello and welcome. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this match.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later. A few moves made in the field.
Archer has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. First ball of the match.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Everyone's gone up.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Shadab taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Might look to go big again here.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Needs to be on target. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. 16 runs added there. Pakistan a 16 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Some adjustments to the field.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Pinged off the bat.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
England has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The bowler looks really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs. Coming from it, Pakistan, a 34 for 2.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions. And they've answered with full honours.
Some adjustments to the field.
Livingston, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. This should be close. That looks gone. Oh, simple run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. Super catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Ali with a huge appeal. Livingston from the Randwick end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Good pick up, big chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
England go up for that. Looked a bit high though.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Shot. Leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4, surely.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Rizwan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. A direct hit and this could be gone. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 58 for 8. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. Was quick onto that in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Stokes has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. England has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Smacks that away through the gap. Nine runs added there. Pakistan 73 for 8.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Needs to be on target. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. England having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Gone. Great reflexes. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. Everyone's gone up. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
And gone. First ball.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. End of the over. Just one off it. England are 1 for 1. Going with pace now. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. No. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Shadab with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Yeah, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Well, it's hitting in line. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 3 for 2. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. On that nicely, good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. End of a massive over. 2 wickets could blow this game apart. Shut up from the Paddington end. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Finds the fielder with that shot. Off the middle of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Shut up. Ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate, and plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Needs a direct hit. Pakistan has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Afridi, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Everyone's gone up.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. He's got their tail up.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Butler taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Five runs added in that over. England are 27 for 5. Going with spin now. Curran, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Pakistan needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Ayub back on now.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Dug that out well. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Doesn't beat the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England are 48 for 8.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming into bat at number 11. Please make him welcome.
On that nicely, good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. One from it. England are 49 for 9. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Broad drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Gone, bowled. The final wicket falls.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.